Question 1. Which of the following is a key feature of health maintenance organizations? HMOS. A. They provide broad coverage with a large number of out-of-network options. B. They require members to select a primary care physician PCP for referrals to specialists. C. They do not require referrals from a primary care physician to see a specialist. D. They offer minimal cost-sharing features for all members. Answer: B. They require members to select a primary care physician PCP for referrals to specialists. Explanation: Health maintenance organizations (HMOS) operate on a managed care system where members must select a primary care physician PCP who acts as a gatekeeper for any referrals to specialists. This structure helps manage costs and ensures coordinated care. Members must typically stay within the HMO's network of providers, and if they seek services outside this network, they may have to pay the full cost. Cost sharing in HMOS includes co-payments and deductibles. Option B is correct because referral from the PCP is required to access specialists in an HMO network. Options A, C, and D are incorrect because they either describe features typical of PPOS or do not align with HMO rules. Question 2. Which of the following is not a characteristic of a high-deductible health PHP? Low A premiums compared to traditional health plans. B. High deductibles that must be met before the insurance covers any costs. C. Ability to pair with a health savings account, HSA. D. Coverage for routine medical expenses before the deductible is met. Answer: D. Coverage for routine medical expenses before the deductible is met. Explanation: High-deductible health plans are designed with lower monthly premiums but higher deductibles. These plans allow individuals to pair with the health savings account, HSA, which enables tax-free savings for medical expenses. However, HSA generally do not cover routine medical expenses before the deductible is met, making option D incorrect. Instead, members must first pay out of pocket for these expenses until the deductible is satisfied. Options A, B, and C correctly describe HP features. Question 3. Scenario question. Mr. Anderson, 45 years old, is looking to purchase an individual health insurance plan. He has a history of hypertension and takes medication regularly. His insurer is inquiring about his pre-existing condition during the underwriting process. Which of the following actions should Mr. Anderson take according to the underwriting regulations for individual health insurance? A. He can omit his medical history and not disclose his hypertension, as it will not affect his eligibility. B. He must disclose his medical history, and the insurer may use it to adjust his premiums or deny coverage based on the severity of the condition. C. He should only disclose the medications he is currently taking, but not his medical condition. D. He is not required to disclose any medical information as individual health insurance is guaranteed issue. Answer: B. He must disclose his medical history, and the insurer may use it to adjust his premiums or deny coverage based on the severity of the condition. Explanation: Underwriting for individual health insurance takes into account various factors, including pre-existing conditions. Mr. Anderson must fully disclose his medical history, including his hypertension. The insurer may adjust his premiums, apply exclusions, or even deny coverage based on the severity of the pre-existing condition. Health insurance policies are not typically guaranteed issue for individuals with pre-existing conditions except under specific circumstances such as during open enrollment or through the health insurance marketplace where certain protections apply. Option B is correct because it reflects the underwriting process for pre-existing conditions. Options A, C, and D are incorrect because they either suggest omitting crucial information or misunderstanding the regulations regarding pre-existing conditions. Question 4. Which of the following best describes the coordination of benefits (COB) process in health insurance? The COB ensures that the insurance company pays the same amount as the other policyholders' plan. B. COB determines which insurance plan will pay first, primary, and which will pay second, secondary, when person is covered by more than one plan. C. COB allows the secondary insurer to pay the full amount after the primary insurer's payment. D. COB applies only to health maintenance organizations, HMOS, and not to other types of health plans. Answer: B. COB determines which insurance plan will pay first, primary, and which will pay second, secondary, when a person is covered by more than one plan. Explanation: The coordination of benefits (COB) process is used when an individual is covered by more than one health insurance plan. The purpose of COB is to determine the order in which the plans will pay for covered services. The primary insurance plan pays first, and the secondary plan covers any remaining costs. subject to its own limitations. This process helps prevent overpayment for the same claim. Option B correctly describes the COB process. Option is incorrect because it suggests the insurance pays the same amount, which is not always the case. Option C is incorrect as the secondary insurer may not cover the entire remaining amount. Option D is incorrect because COB applies to multiple types of health plans, not just HMOs. Question 5. Which of the following is true about the Affordable Care Act and its impact on health insurance coverage? A. The ACA requires health plans to cover only catastrophic health coverage for adults under 30. B. The ACA mandates that insurance companies must cover essential health benefits in all policies. C. The ACA allows insurers to deny coverage for individuals with pre-existing conditions. D. The ACA exempts large employers from offering health insurance to their employees. Answer. B. The ACA mandates that insurance companies must cover essential health benefits in all policies. Explanation. Under the Affordable Care Act, ACA insurance plans are required to cover essential health benefits, which include a range of services such as emergency services and maternity care, mental health services, and prescription drugs. The ACA also prohibits insurers from denying coverage due to pre-existing conditions. Option C is incorrect. While the ACA does offer a catastrophic health plan option for younger adults, option is incorrect. It does not limit coverage only to catastrophic plans. The ACA also requires large employers to offer insurance coverage to their employees, contrary to option D. Question 6. Scenario question. Ms. Walker, 60 years old, recently retired and is looking for health insurance coverage. She is eligible for Medicare and is considering adding a Medicare supplement Medigap policy to help cover costs not included in Medicare. Which of the following statements is most accurate for Ms. Walker's situation? A. Medigap policies cover all Medicare services, including prescription drugs. B. Medigap policies are available to anyone enrolled in Medicare without restrictions. C. Medigap policies may cover some of the out-of-pocket costs, such as copayments, but do not cover prescription drugs. D. Ms. Walker must purchase a Medigap policy as soon as she enrolls in Medicare to avoid penalties. Answer. C. Medigap policies may cover some of the out-of-pocket costs, such as copayments, but do not cover prescription drugs. Explanation. Medicare supplement Medigap policies are designed to help cover costs not covered by original Medicare, such as copayments, coinsurance, and deductibles. However, Medigap policies do not include prescription drug coverage, which is typically covered under Medicare Part D. Option C is the correct answer because it accurately reflects the scope of Medigap coverage. Option is incorrect because Medigap does not cover prescription drugs. Option B is incorrect because Medigap policies are only available to those enrolled in Medicare Part A and Part B. Option D is incorrect because while there are open enrollment periods for Medigap, there is no penalty for delaying purchase if the individual is still covered by other health insurance. Question 7. Which of the following is a key characteristic of a preferred provider organization (PPO)? PPOS require patients to select a primary care physician (PCP) for referrals to specialists. B. PPOS generally have a more flexible network structure, allowing members to visit out-of-network providers at higher cost. C. PPOS offer limited coverage for out-of-network care even if patients are willing to pay extra. D. PPOS have lower premiums but higher out-of-pocket costs compared to health maintenance organizations (HMOs). Correct answer. B. PPOS generally have a more flexible network structure, allowing members to visit out-of-network providers at higher cost. Explanation. A key feature of preferred provider organizations (PPOS) is their flexibility in allowing members to visit out-of-network providers, although they will pay a higher cost for those services. PPOS do not require a primary care physician (PCP) or referrals to see specialists, making them more flexible than health maintenance organizations (HMOs), which have stricter referral systems. Option B is correct as it accurately reflects the PPO's structure. Option is incorrect because PPOS do not require. The option C is incorrect because PPOS provide coverage for out-of-network care at a higher cost. Option D is incorrect because PPOS generally have higher premiums than HMOs due to their flexibility and broader network access. Question 8. What is the main advantage of enrolling in a health savings account? HSA eligible high deductible health pay. The premiums are usually higher, but the out-of-pocket costs are generally lower. B. That offers tax advantages, allowing contributions to the HSA to be tax deductible. C. It provides full coverage for most healthcare expenses with no deductibles. D. It allows for automatic coverage of prescription drugs with no out-of-pocket costs. Answer: B. It offers tax advantages, allowing contributions to the HSA to be tax-deductible. Explanation: one of the main advantages of enrolling in an HSA-eligible high-deductible health paycheck is the ability to contribute tax-deductible funds into an HSA. These funds can be used for qualified medical expenses, and the contributions reduce taxable income. Additionally, withdrawals for qualified expenses are tax-free. Option B is correct because it describes the primary benefit of an HSA. Option is incorrect because THP have lower premiums but higher deductibles. Option C is incorrect because THP have high deductibles and do not cover all expenses upfront. Option D is incorrect because HSA require patients to pay out of pocket until the deductible is met, and they do not automatically cover all prescriptions. Question 9. Which of the following is a requirement for a health insurance policy to be considered compliant under the Affordable Care Act? A. The policy must provide coverage for maternity services, even for men. B. The policy must exclude mental health services to reduce premiums. C. The policy must cover at least 10 essential health benefits, such as emergency services and prescription drugs. D. The policy must not cover preventive care to reduce premiums for consumers. Answer: C. The policy must cover at least 10 essential health benefits, such as emergency services and prescription drugs. Explanation: under the account or health insurance policies must cover at least 10 essential health benefits, including services such as emergency services, prescription drugs, mental health services, maternity care, and preventive care. Option C is correct because it directly aligns with the care requirements. Option is incorrect because maternity services are part of the essential benefits, but they are not required to be provided to men. Option B is incorrect as mental health services are also an essential benefit under the account. Option D is incorrect because preventive care must be covered without cost sharing under the account. Question 10. Which of the following is an example of an excluded service under most health insurance policies? A. Routine physical exams. B. Emergency room visits. C. Preventive care services. D. Maternity care. Answer: A. Routine physical exams. Explanation: routine physical exams are often considered excluded or not covered under many health insurance plans unless specified by the insurer. Preventive care services such as vaccinations and screenings are typically covered under the Affordable Care Act. Emergency room visits and maternity care are generally covered under most health plans, though the extent of coverage may vary. Question 11. In the context of life insurance, what does the term beneficiary refer to? A. The person who is insured under the policy. B. The person or entity entitled to receive the death benefit upon the policyholder's death. C. The insurance agent who sells the policy. D. The insurance company issuing the policy. Answer: B. The person or entity entitled to receive the death benefit upon the policyholder's death. Explanation: the beneficiary is the person or entity named in the life insurance policy who will receive the death benefit upon the policyholder's death. The policyholder is the insured person and the insurance company is the provider of the coverage. The insurance agent plays role in selling the policy but is not the beneficiary. Question 12. Scenario question: John has an auto insurance policy with comprehensive coverage. He accidentally hits a mailbox while backing out of his driveway. Which of the following will most likely be covered by his insurance policy? A. Damage to the mailbox. B. Damage to his car due to the collision. C. Medical expenses for injuries sustained during the accident. D. All of the above. Answer: D. All of the above. Explanation: comprehensive coverage in an auto insurance policy typically covers damage to the insured's vehicle from non-collision incidents such as weather events or vandalism. However, in this scenario, if John's policy includes collision coverage, damage to his vehicle due to the collision would be covered. Damage to the mailbox and any medical expenses might be covered under liability coverage, assuming they meet the terms of the policy. Question 13. What is the main purpose of an umbrella insurance policy? A. To cover only the costs of vehicle accidents. B. To provide additional coverage for personal property, liability, and legal expenses beyond existing policies. C. To provide coverage for health-related expenses after reaching a deductible. D. To cover only the cost of home repairs due to natural disasters. Answer: B. To provide additional coverage for personal property, liability, and legal expenses beyond existing policies. Explanation: An umbrella insurance policy is designed to provide extra coverage beyond the limits of other types of insurance, such as auto or homeowners insurance. It helps cover personal liability, legal expenses, and property damage that exceed the limits of primary policies. Uh, Options A, C, and D are incorrect as they don't accurately describe the purpose of umbrella insurance. Question 14. Which of the following statements about term life insurance is true? A. It provides coverage for a specific period of time and does not accumulate any cash value. B. It provides lifetime coverage and builds cash value over time. C. It can only be purchased for a minimum term of 10 years. D. It requires the policyholder to invest in additional financial products to build savings. Answer A. It provides coverage for a specific period of time and does not accumulate any cash value. Explanation. Term life insurance provides coverage for a specific period, such as 10, 20, or 30 years, and does not accumulate cash value like permanent life insurance. Once the term expires, coverage ends unless renewed. Option accurately describes this type of policy, while options B, C, and D are not characteristic of term life insurance. Question 15. What does the waiting period refer to in disability insurance? A. The time it takes for an insurance policy to become effective after purchase. B. The period an insured person must wait before they are eligible to receive benefits after an injury or illness. C. The time it takes for the insurer to process and approve a claim. D. The length of time the insured must pay premiums before benefits begin. Answer B. The period an insured person must wait before they are eligible to receive benefits after an injury or illness. Explanation. In disability insurance, the waiting period, also known as the elimination period, refers to the time an insured person must wait after becoming disabled before they are eligible to begin receiving benefits. The waiting period is similar to a deductible in that it represents a period of non-coverage. Option B is correct. The other options do not relate to the concept of the waiting period in disability insurance. Question 16. Which of the following best describes the purpose of the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act? HIPAA A. To ensure that all health insurance plans are affordable for all individuals. B. To protect patient privacy and prevent the unauthorized disclosure of personal health information. C. To create a national healthcare system for all citizens. D. To regulate the costs of prescription drugs in health insurance policies. Answer B. To protect patient privacy and prevent the unauthorized disclosure of personal health information. Explanation. HIPAA is a US law that focuses on protecting patient privacy and the confidentiality of health information. It sets standards for the handling of personal health information by healthcare providers, insurers, and other entities involved in healthcare. Option B accurately describes HIPAA's primary purpose. Options A, C, and D do not reflect HIPAA's objectives. Question 17. Scenario question. Tom is purchasing health insurance and is deciding between a health maintenance organization, ATMA plan, and a preferred provider organization, PPA plan. Which of the following is a primary difference between these two plans? A. PPOS require referrals from a primary care physician to see specialists, while HMOS do not. B. HMOS generally have lower premiums but fewer healthcare provider options compared to PPOS. C. PPOS cover out-of-network care at no additional cost, while HMOS do not cover out-of-network care. D. PPOS require enrollees to select a primary care physician, while HMOS do not. Answer B. HMOS generally have low premiums but fewer healthcare provider options compared to PPOS. Explanation. Health maintenance organizations, HMOS, often have low premiums but require members to use a specific network of providers and obtain referrals from a primary care physician to see specialists. In contrast, preferred provider organizations, PPOS, offer more flexibility in choosing healthcare providers, including out-of-network options, but usually have higher premiums. Option B accurately describes the main difference between these two plan types. Question 18. Which of the following is typically not covered under a standard homeowner's insurance policy? A. Damage to personal property from a fire. B. The liability for injuries that occur on the insured's property. C. Flood damage to the home. D. Theft of personal belongings from the home. Answer C. Flood damage to the home. Explanation. Standard homeowners insurance policies generally do not cover flood damage. Separate flood insurance must be purchased to cover damage caused by flooding. Options A. B and D are typically covered under standard homeowners insurance policies, including fire damage, liability coverage, and theft. Question 19. What does the term deductible refer to in an insurance policy? A. The amount the insurer will pay on a claim before the policyholder's benefits begin. B. The amount the policyholder must pay out of pocket before the insurer begins to pay. C. The percentage of the claim that the insurer will cover after the deductible is met. D. The total amount of premiums that the policyholder pays annually. Answer B. The amount the policyholder must pay out of pocket before the insurer begins to pay. Explanation. A deductible is the amount the policyholder must pay out of pocket before the insurance company will start to pay for covered services. The higher the deductible, the lower the premiums. Option B accurately describes the concept of a deductible. Option is incorrect because it describes the opposite of a deductible. Option C refers to coinsurance, not a deductible. Option D refers to premiums, not the deductible. Question 20. Which of the following types of insurance is required by law for drivers in most states? A. Health insurance. B. Auto liability insurance. C. Life insurance. D. Homeowners insurance. Answer B. Auto liability insurance. Explanation. In most states, auto liability insurance is required by law to ensure that drivers are financially responsible for any damage or injuries they cause in an accident. Health insurance, life insurance, and homeowners insurance are not typically mandated by law, although some states may have specific requirements related to health coverage, such as under the Affordable Care Act. Option B is correct. Question 21. Which of the following is a feature of a whole life insurance policy? A. It provides coverage for a specified term, such as 20 years. B. It accumulates cash value over time. C. It is designed to cover only specific types of health-related expenses. D. It typically has lower premiums than term life insurance. Correct answer. B. It accumulates cash value over time. Explanation. Whole life insurance provides coverage for the lifetime of the insured and accumulates cash value that grows over time. The policyholder can borrow against this cash value or use it for other purposes. Option B accurately describes this feature. Options A, C, and D do not accurately describe whole life insurance. Question 22. What does underwriting refer to in the context of insurance? A. The process of selling insurance policies. B. The evaluation of risk and the setting of premiums based on that risk. C. The process of paying out claims to policyholders. D. The legal contract between the insurer and the insured. Answer. B. The evaluation of risk and the setting of premiums based on that risk. Explanation. Underwriting is the process by which insurance companies assess the risk of insuring a person or entity and determine the appropriate premiums based on that risk. Option B is the correct description of underwriting. Options A, C, and D refer to other parts of the insurance process. Question 23, scenario question. Lisa recently filed a claim for damages caused by a storm to her roof under her homeowner's insurance policy. The policy has $1,000 deductible. The total damage to the roof is $5,000. How much will Lisa's insurance company pay for the claim? A. $5,000. B. $4,000. C. $1,000. D. $0. Answer. B. $4,000. Explanation. In this scenario, the deductible is $1,000, meaning Lisa must pay this amount out of pocket before the insurance company will pay for the damage. The insurance company will pay the amount over the deductible, which is $5,000. $1,000 equals $4,000. Question 24. Which of the following best describes no fault to insurance? A. It requires drivers to prove fault before receiving compensation for an accident. B. It allows drivers to receive compensation from their own insurance company regardless of who caused the accident. C. It covers only medical expenses resulting from an accident. D. It applies only to accidents involving uninsured motorists. Answer. B. It allows drivers to receive compensation from their own insurance company regardless of who caused the accident. Explanation. No-fault insurance allows individuals to receive compensation for their injuries from their own insurance company regardless of who was at fault in the accident. This system is designed to reduce the need for lawsuits after accidents. Option B is the correct answer. Question 25. Which type of insurance covers the cost of damages caused by natural disasters such as hurricanes and earthquakes? A. Life insurance. B. Auto insurance. C. Homeowners insurance. D. Flood insurance. Answer: C. Homeowners insurance. Explanation: homeowners insurance typically covers damages to a property caused by natural disasters like hurricanes, though it may not cover certain events like floods, which may require separate flood insurance. Earthquakes often require additional coverage or a specific policy. Option C is the correct answer. Question 26. Which of the following is an example of permanent life insurance? A. Term life insurance. B. Whole life insurance. C. Health insurance. D. Disability insurance. Answer: B. Whole life insurance. Explanation: whole life insurance is a type of permanent life insurance that provides lifelong coverage and includes a cash value component that grows over time. Term life insurance, option A, only provides coverage for a specific period, and health and disability insurance do not fall under the category of life insurance. Question 27. What does the term premium refer to in an insurance policy? A. The amount of money paid by the insured for coverage. B. The amount the insurance company will pay for claims. C. The deductible amount specified in the policy. D. The legal agreement between the insurer and the insured. Answer: A. The amount of money paid by the insured for coverage. Explanation: the premium is the amount of money the insured pays periodically, monthly, quarterly, or annually to the insurance company in exchange for coverage. It is not the amount the insurance company will pay for claims, the deductible, or the legal agreement. Question 28. Scenario question. David has a renter's insurance policy. His apartment is burglarized and several valuable items are stolen. His policy has a $500 deductible. If the stolen items are worth $3,000, how much will David receive from his insurance company? A. $3,000. B. $2,500. C. $500. D. $0. Answer: B. $2,500. Explanation: David's insurance company will pay the value of the stolen items minus the $500 deductible. The total loss is $3,000, and after subtracting the deductible, David will receive $2,500. Question 29. What is liability insurance designed to cover? A. Injuries to the insured person. B. Damages caused by the insured to others or their property. C. Medical expenses for the insured's family members. D. Losses from natural disasters. Answer: B. Damages caused by the insured to others or their property. Explanation: liability insurance is designed to cover damages that the insured is legally responsible for, including bodily injury or property damage caused to others. It does not cover the insured's injuries, medical expenses for family members, or losses from natural disasters unless specifically included in the policy. Question 30. Which of the following is typically not covered under an auto insurance policy? A. Theft of the vehicle. B. Damage to the vehicle caused by a collision. C. Medical bills for injuries sustained in the accident. D. Repair costs for routine vehicle maintenance. Answer: D. Repair costs for routine vehicle maintenance. Explanation: auto insurance typically covers theft of the vehicle, collision damage, and medical bills resulting from an accident, depending on the policy. However, routine maintenance costs, such as oil changes and tire replacements, are not covered by auto insurance. Option D is the correct answer.